65 million years ago. The sky ignited in flames, the earth trembled, and in the blink of an eye, the rulers of this planet, the dinosaurs, vanished. But the question still echoes to this very day. What truly killed the dinosaurs? A colossal asteroid? Towering volcanic eruptions? Shifting climates? Or a darker secret that science has never dared to name? In this journey, we'll dive into a hypothesis that may send chills down your spine. A hypothesis that will keep you watching until the very last second, only to realize the extinction of the dinosaurs may never have happened the way we've always believed. Close your eyes and imagine. Earth, 66 million years ago. Endless forests stretch from horizon to horizon, ferns towering as tall as buildings. The sky echoes with the thunder of colossal wings, and deep roars rumble through the valleys. On the plains, herds of triceratops gather in massive numbers. In the distance, brachiosaurus lift their long necks high, stripping leaves from ancient trees. And lurking nearby, T-Rex, the unstoppable predator, each roar shaking the forest to its core. This was the golden age of the dinosaurs, rulers of the planet for over 160 million years. And then, in a geological instant, they were gone. But here's the puzzle. Why did these gigantic, powerful, supremely successful creatures fail to endure? If an asteroid truly wiped them out, why did crocodiles, turtles, and birds, far more fragile, survive? There is a haunting gap in the fossil record. Many dinosaur species were already in decline before the asteroid struck. Could it be that their downfall was not only written in the stars, but delivered by an invisible enemy here on Earth? And this is where the chilling hypothesis begins. The dinosaurs did not fall to a single cataclysm. They were brought down by a chain of unseen killers, one of which left no trace at all. Imagine a single day on the Cretaceous plains. Dawn breaks, mist rolling thick across the land. A massive herd of triceratops grazes peacefully, their breath rising in white plumes in the cool morning air. Suddenly, one collapses. It struggles to rise, legs trembling, then falls for good. Its final roar echoes, then fades into silence. Panic spreads through the herd. Before they can flee, another stumbles, then another. The giants that once made the earth tremble now fall before an unseen enemy. That enemy may have been a primordial virus, a ruthless weapon unleashed by nature itself to test the rulers of the earth. No claws, no fangs, just the power to spread. When one falls sick, the herd follows. Remember, dinosaurs lived in massive groups. They moved together, fed together, drank from the same rivers. That was paradise for a virus. One infection, an entire herd, extinction across a region. History has shown us the terror of such invisible killers. The Black Death wiped out nearly a third of Europe's population in only a few years. The Spanish flu of 1918 killed tens of millions in mere months. And even in our own century, we have witnessed how a virus can bring the entire world to its knees. So why would dinosaurs, no matter how mighty, be immune to the same fate? Perhaps they too once trembled, once collapsed, brought low by a primeval plague that left no trace in the fossil record. And here lies the most chilling truth. Viruses leave nothing behind. No fossils, no ashes, no shards of asteroid to study, only suspicious voids in the geologic record, species vanishing as if erased in darkness. If this hypothesis is true, then the fall of the dinosaurs did not come from a single cataclysm. It was a silent war, stretching over millennia, where the giants never realized they were dying until it was far too late. If a plague truly once swept the earth, it was only the first shot in a chain of destined catastrophes. Imagine this. As many dinosaurs began to weaken, the ecosystem, stable for tens of millions of years, suddenly faltered. Populations of herbivores plummeted, leaving colossal predators like Tyrannosaurus rex starving. Driven by hunger, they turned on each other, plunging their world into chaos. The food chain toppled like a row of dominoes, but that was only the beginning. At the same time, Earth was racked by another horror, the Deccan traps, massive volcanic eruptions in what is now India. Ash and toxic gases filled the atmosphere, cloaking the planet in a deadly haze. The sun was blotted out, global temperatures plunged. Forests withered, grasslands turned barren. For gigantic dinosaurs, creatures that required enormous amounts of food every single day, this was a death sentence. They could not travel far enough to find sustenance. Their size, once their greatest strength, became the very weight that doomed them in a starving world. And then came the final blow. A colossal asteroid more than 10 kilometers wide slammed into Earth at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. The impact at today's Yucatan Peninsula carved the Chicxulub crater, a scar still visible to this day. The energy unleashed equaled billions of nuclear bombs, blasting oceans apart and annihilating everything within thousands of kilometers. Skyscraper-high tsunamis swallowed coastlines. Forests ignited into global infernos. The sky itself burned, and afterward came a winter that lasted decades. No light, no life, only darkness. For dinosaurs already devastated by disease and starvation, the impact was the killing stroke. No chance of recovery, no path to survival. Yet one haunting question remains. Why did only the giant dinosaurs vanish, while smaller creatures, turtles, crocodiles, even primitive mammals, survived? The answer may lie in size itself. Enormous bodies demanded vast energy, abundant food, and offered little room for rapid adaptation. Smaller animals had the advantage. They ate less, reproduced faster, and found shelter more easily. And so, the death of the dinosaurs was not the work of a single culprit, but a brutal convergence. Invisible plagues, volcanic fire, shifting climates, and a cosmic strike. A relentless chain of blows no titan could withstand. All those disasters, plagues, volcanoes, asteroids, seemed to erase the dinosaurs from Earth, but did they really? Look closer, and you'll notice something strange. Not all of them vanished. Look up at the sky. The small birds flying above us today are the direct descendants of dinosaurs. They never truly went extinct. They simply changed their form to survive. Fossil records reveal that many two-legged, feathered dinosaurs lived alongside giants like T-Rex and Triceratops. When catastrophe struck, these smaller, more agile creatures held the advantage. They ate little, hid easily, and most importantly, they could fly. While the giants fell, these tiny warriors endured, slowly evolving into the countless species of birds we see today. From sparrows chirping on power lines to eagles soaring high in the sky, all carry within them the legacy of Earth's former rulers. Which means, when we say dinosaurs went extinct, it is only half the truth. They never fully disappeared. They surrendered dominion of the land, but continued on in a new form, quiet, resilient, unstoppable. And this raises a chilling question. Is dominance on Earth ever permanent? Today, humans stand atop the food chain. But who can guarantee we are not the next dinosaurs? Because like them, we too depend on the environment, on climate, and remain vulnerable to invisible threats. A single asteroid, a single plague, a sudden shift in climate, and our entire civilization could collapse. Dinosaurs never truly left us. They still soar above every day as a silent reminder. Every empire has an ending. And if they, the mightiest beings ever to walk the earth, could fall, what assurance do we have that humanity will last forever? So in the end, what killed the dinosaurs? Dinosaurs did not vanish because of a single cause, but through a chain of catastrophes. Invisible plagues, colossal volcanoes, a shifting climate, and finally, a devastating strike from the cosmos. Yet they never truly disappeared. They remain with us, in the fragile form of birds. The story of the dinosaurs is a warning. Every ruler eventually falls. And the haunting question is, in the next great extinction, could the dinosaurs of Earth be us, humankind itself?